the teachers in a learning cottage, and so I've had to do paper pencil for everything with her. And so today I said, well, we're going to try this. And then so I did the observation. I'm just typing away and scrolling up and down on that form. I love that form. Do the others love it?
Yes. Given is very, very positive.
Yes, it's just really helpful to me. Now I have run into a couple of glitches. I figured out how to sign it. I hit draw and write my signature. But the other day, where was I? Oh, I was at Palmetto Academy, and I used it there before, but I had not made a copy of the form before going into the school. Like, I have to make a copy of it at home for me to use the next day.
Okay.
Because if I try to make a copy in the school, I can't. And I guess it's because I'm not on the internet.
Right.
So that was like fun. So yeah, because it like doubles my work.
Yes.
I mean, because as it is now, when I leave that observation, like today, I left the observation and I had all my notes, all of it, just 1 page, 2 page. And then we get down to the refinement and the reinforcement. And we signed it. Look at that. And then I said, as soon as I get back to my office, I'm going to email it to you, because again, if I don't have access, I can't email it. And that's the one fear I have, is that I'm going to lose what I just did. But like, I'm done with that observation. Whereas in the past, I would script everything, and I don't script it, but because I can freely flow up and down on it, I can type specifics in, like question. I wrote a lot of the questions she used in here today. So before I'd have to go home after the observation and spend another hour or two writing the report.
Right.
If I save a copy of.
Do you want to try something where we make some blank copies and save it to a folder on your iPad?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to do that in the spring.
Yes.
When I have however many new interns I'm going to have.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm going to go out of here and I'm going to go to cloud. Okay.
And let me ask, your copy, did it update automatically with the SCTS label instead of adept? And the change that you pointed out, which I really appreciate, the error, did it? One of the indicators I copied and pasted incorrectly.
Yes.
Can I show you something while I'm pulling this up? So this is what I've been doing in the background here. We are in the process of creating a website, a Google site, so it's easier than logging into Moodle and all of that. We're almost finished with the cooperating teachers part, and then I'm getting ready to build the university supervisors, but they'll be very similar. But basically, it's going to contain all of the information. So when you go to like the preliminary conference and you need to advise them, did you fill out the digital form? Be sure you've had your principal's recommendation. You can basically walk them through the website, and the links are there. And now there's an updated cooperating teachers handbook here. Let me switch views here. So the handbook, and this is still in the very first iterations, so it's still looking a little rough, but we're getting there.
Okay.
But it'll have the timeline in here, just like it does now. It's just laid out a little bit differently. It'll also walk through the cooperating teacher through the other pieces that they need to do before the intern starts. And then it goes right into the digital forms that
Uh-huh.
you will be using and that the cooperating teachers will be using, and we're going to be linking them here. So it's another quick, easy place to find them.
Okay.
So you'll have multiple methods of doing the same thing.
Okay.
But let me see if I can pull this up quickly. We are creating a digital, basically like you have your paper folder
Uh-huh.
with all the colored papers.
Yep.
I'm creating a digital one that will take you right to the template. So for example, and it's color coded like you're used to, like the yellow.
Yes, perfect. I see that. And here you go. I hate doing those forms on the computer because I don't think when I'm on a laptop, I don't think it's very user friendly because you have to tab over and tab down and blah, 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 blah. So the last one, I didn't have my last formative meeting until this past Tuesday. And they were really due by last Friday. So I had told Dr. Scott that my one would be late. All the others would be in, but the one would be late. So since it was just the one, I sat at night after dinner at the dining room table with my iPad, which is touch screen. It was so easy to do that form. It was like, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't think I signed it electronically. Um, but oh my gosh, it was just so easy to do it compared to the other thing. It was like, oh my gosh.
Yay! Almost ready. And if you would like, I'd love to share it with you, and you can kind of be my tester and tell me, hey, this isn't working, or this is working, or this is helpful or not.
Okay.
But here, so send you the link in the chat so you can open this. And then I want to show you how you can how we can copy and save several of these onto your iPad.
Okay. Can you, because I'm working on my iPad, but my Zoom calls on my phone.
Sure.
Can you email it to me?
Yes, I sure can.
Sorry.
Oh, no problem at all. Just one moment. I'm so proud of you. You are like,
I mean, oh God, I feel like I'm working smarter, not harder.
That's what my whole capstone project is on, operational excellence, and how it really elevates how much additional time and energy you have when we can get the operational piece really efficient. So I'm thrilled to hear this.